What is up, guys? It's the PlayStation Pichu, and welcome to episode 16 of Let's Play Spyro 3, Year of the Reignited Dragon. Last episode, we completed the icy peak, and prepare to be scared as we enter the spooky swamp.
It's not actually that spooky.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
I somehow don't believe you.
Dark, it has to be spooky.
But
You know lighting, right?
yeah. So here,
Yeah, so typically speaking, it's just dark in the lights.
yeah, it is pretty dark. And
Is it a toddler that's scared of the dark? It's not gonna scare you.
I
The
thought I
only
was
other
a
scary part
gunner.
would be falling into
Thanks
the
for
water to
saving me.
be having your butt bitten by piranhas.
oh yeah, by the way, Murlocs,
Which ones?
the ones that speak haiku.
Oh, the fire Murlocs. They aren't fish. Unlike Murlocs. Murlocs are fish people. I am not a freaky fish story.
Snapping jaws of piranha. Clem and
So,
victims.
the main quest for this level is basically like these candles.
It's just like giant scented
No
candles.
happier sight have I seen than a tea
And-
lamp
Turned
lit by
down a water park
dragonfly.
mysteriously.
And these
Turned
these,
down a water park.
I'm sure that will happen at some point. But as you can see, these characters speak in,
Like, I could burn down the whole park. Just.
I don't get it either.
Watch Red versus Blue, my favorite episode specifically. Previously on, which is in season 14. No, season 15, sorry.
To mark this as urgent, press 11. There's
Let's
is
not do that on your channel. Little NSFW. And it's my favorite joke too.
okay. There is no 11, you stupid idiot.
Oh, censorship. So, don't joke a bit.
So,
I'll give you a pass mark for the censorship.
also as for those signs that I blew up,
I forgot how much lag. I need to look away from the batch of 4 corrals.
so basically this in the so those signs with those fish with sheep, with those fish with sharp teeth, don't go into the water. There are piranhas in there, and if you stay in there for too long, you'll get a nasty surprise. Trust me.
What I like to do is just hop and a skip and a jump all the way across.
What are we, Captain Hook?
Hop and a skip and a jump.
Sounds like you're trying to pull a Captain Hook. Captain! 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 And yes, because these fireflies in this level, they speak in a poetry beat called haiku. If you ever seen haiku before, you'll know what I mean. And we have rescued a dragon named Michael. And there's the little locked chest over there. It'll be a while for us to before we can open it. So hang tight. Also, I tried going into these doors into this building, but no luck. Yeah.
I need to seriously finish getting every kind of thing and just get all my food things changed to stony hands. No questions.
So, what do you think of haiku?
Me?
Yeah.
Tricky, but artistic. interesting to hear too.
Yeah, somehow these fire creatures just managed to pull it off well, and I wouldn't hear from. Oh no, it's him again. That bear. Why does that bear have to appear here? Why can't he just leave us alone? I just wish he would go away forever.
You'll get your chance soon enough, buddy. Come on now. You're about halfway there. Or, well, in this case, after Spyro 2, you're nearly there. You're almost there. 10 of the way through.
Well, I technically would be halfway through, since I got my revenge in Spyro 2, but let's talk to this guy.
This door is jammed shut.
No,
Only the
your
power
haiku
of
poetry
gems
sucks!
Can hope to move it. That gummit dragon! Just cough up those stinking gems, and I can go home.
Okay, just shut up.
You've made a wise choice. It will mean more eggs for you, and more gems for me. Best of all, Spyro, I can stop speaking haiku. What a sweet
Sounds like I put him
relief.
out of his misery. Apparently he doesn't like speaking in haiku. So that does become strange when you when you get your revenge on him after destroying the sorceress. I won't tell you what he says. I'll show you later. But it is kind of ironic.
You are brave, dragon. Much braver than I by far.
I don't know
take
how to
this
pronounce
darn
this
egg.
one's name. Wow, it actually flew. Very nice. What's over here?
When all lamps are lit, there is
Oh,
a secret
so that's
in
what
here
these candles
that I
are
will show
for.
you.
They unlock the door to a special passage. There's some gems over there, but I'll get to it later. Actually, I think I'll do it now. And yes, despite what you'd expect, you can in fact stand on these trees. Shocked me when I found that out. But then again, we saw an egg on one of the trees earlier, so how else would you be able to get it? And here it is, Frank. Okay, quite frankly, that was adorable. Let's see what I did there.
Right on a little play today, I had to check out my slime ranch.
Whoa, that was close. I almost got hit by a piranha. My heart skipped a beat when I saw that.
Stop talking to me. I hate speaking in haiku.
Yep, Moneybags does
go
in fact
find some
hate
gems.
speaking in haiku. But I wonder if he loves hearing it. Well, anyway, 2 new areas have opened.
The tea lamps are lit. Now I'll tell you the secret of what's in this house. A creepy wizard lives inside but hates the light. He has awoken. He swore to destroy whoever lights the tea lamps.
I think I can take
They're
this
using
guy.
me.
But first, let's destroy. Hey, there's a skill point for destroying all the signs. Alright, let's destroy this guy. A Rhinoc in pajamas? Seriously?
Oh, don't be fooled by those petite PJs.
Oh yeah. He has magic powers to summon a bunch of crocs. And he seems to be throwing these bombs lazily, and it doesn't, it's like, he's just lazily throwing them and just saying, it doesn't matter, I'll just let him do whatever he wants with it. He's basically letting us kill him. Is he a suicide bomber?
Don't know.
If so, then I think he and Ahmed would get along quite nicely. Yeah, when you charge into the bombs, make sure you aim properly. Otherwise it won't hit. I just find it laughable that he just stands there. Although then again, a giant pool of water and it probably would have a hard time jumping over. And one more bomb, and he's done. That was deceptively easy. We get a trophy and Herbie for a rescue. For defeating that Rhinoc. There's also something else that I needed to get. But when I hovered over to it, I ended up falling over. So, let me try that again. Oh crap. I misjudged that jump. Yeah, for some reason I thought that going through that tree, that those two trees you could just walk over without needing to jump. But nope, I fell. Quite embarrassing. Got the key, now we can head back to where the chest was. Assuming I remember where it was, of course. But first, let's see what's in here. Ah, a little Sheila segment.
This
Let's see
one
what's in
smells
here.
so sweet.
Bunch of
The springtime
boulders.
trees are fragrant. I'm off to kick butt.
Let's get the gems here. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Okay. I should not be playing Slime Rancher with the VR
We
helmet
have the
on,
bombs here.
because there's
We
no
must
VR
destroy
mode yet
the
on
egg cage. But we
The VR
just go
mode's only on the
boom.
computers right now.
Kangaroo can help.
Let's see, which one
You
is
can
this?
clear the
It's
path for
glass
us.
desert.
Will Sheila help us?
Not it.
Alright,
Yes,
so it
it's
looks like
bombing
these
time. Here
haiku
I
creatures
come, my
with
little
glasses
eggs, to free
have a
you
bunch
at
are
last.
holding bombs, and you basically have to clear the way. And yeah, this can be a bit hard. It's not exactly easy to telegraph to predict where they're going,
Ow, I went
and sometimes
boom
they
again.
can move
Big
in
rocks can
such
be kicked
erratic
with
ways that it
mushrooms must be stomped.
almost seems like
Yes,
they're
it's
just mindlessly running around. Of course, I can't say they actually are, because they are destroying the egg cages. But if you had bad memories of the alchemist, it might trigger unpleasant memories here. Though,
Towards missions, like
Ow!
8
Yeah.
them. Ooh, yeah.
hey, not all of them are bad. I mean, escorting the payload in Overwatch is a simple task.
That's because you have friends to help you keep the company, makes it actually interesting.
plus, the payload itself doesn't take damage.
Ow!
Exactly.
Yes!
Yeah, and while I'm on the subject, whatever frustration people like you felt during the Alchemist mission, I won't lie, I kinda felt that here too. Since it's hard to predict where they're going, sometimes they can make absurd turns.
It's trial and error. Simple as that. Trial and error.
And I want to make it clear that
Much trial and error.
now I want to make it perfectly clear that I do not think trial and error is inherently bad. We all make as long as we can figure out the patterns, we'll eventually make it. But honestly, seeing how cute these baby dragons act, kinda make up for the frustration I felt when trying to escort these guys.
One egg cage remains. Will you now help my
And-
brother to free the last
And
egg?
at least when it comes to this game, there is
If you
no
clear my
second
path,
quest
I can
that
blow up the
requires
engage. Poor,
an extra
captive
move
eggs.
to be able
Yes, it's
to be able
bombing
to
time.
do.
Here I come,
And
my little
I
eggs,
still don't
to
believe
free you
that-
at last.
I believe that all the side quests reset because when I went back to places like Glimmer the Gem Lamp and found the outside area was unlit. But I still don't believe that you can actually escort the alchemist just before getting the head bash. I think you have to get the head bash, then he'll have an escort. Like I'd imagine he'd be like,
Ow!
you
I
don't
went
know how to
big.
head bash, do
Big
you?
rocks can be kicked,
I
they
don't
say.
really trust you to help me
Mushrooms
get
must be
past these
stomped.
Earthshapers safely.
Yes.
Come back when you know how to head bash properly. Then we'll talk. I know it may piss off Hunter if that was actually the case, but considering the quest Hunter gives you, would probably be for the best. And I find it so ironic that Hunter said he was mad at him, so he gave you the orb instead of him. And it's funny because I'd imagine so many other people would be mad at the alchemist too and would be glad that Hunter gave you the orb instead of him. And now that I think about it, these escort missions remind me a lot. I'd imagine that they're Spyro 3 versions of the Alchemist quest. Only difference is that not only are they back to back, but they're essentially the same thing. And thankfully, Sheila can ground pound right off the bat. You don't need to pay any stupid bear in order to learn how. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention. I'm glad that the rocks that you destroyed stay destroyed if you ended up failing. So the only real issue is the mushrooms. So just keep them down, and they will blow up the cages. Ahmed will be so proud. And then Michelle
Never
is
used to be a swan, actually.
And again, the cuteness of these dragons makes up for the annoyance of the missions themselves. And with that, we now have all 6 dragon eggs.
Two dragons
All we
are
need to do
born
now,
today.
Get the
Sheila's
gem.
my hero.
Up on that thing and go through that thing and get the gems again.
Well, horses, yeah, a pig, actually. Sorry. Minecraft piggies. Bad one theater.
I swear I'm going to find every excuse when I reference that. Well, if you hate our stuff, well, if you hate my videos, shut up and do better! I was expecting you to react to that.
Yeah. We don't actually mean that kind of thing. We're just doing that song for fun. Bad one theater.
will be provided in this.
Right now, take a break from the VR. That motion from the Slime Rancher not being in VR fucks with me a bit. So, yeah. And so what I'm trying to do is just take a break and fix up my bed sheet. It doesn't like this. Not that well. The corners keep popping off.
Oh yeah, my bed does that too sometimes. And of course, much like other Sheila stages, if you bounce high enough, you will find the secret.
Yeah.
In this case, it's just a bunch of gems. But they will come in handy if that greedy monster ever shows up again. And I really hope the next character I unlock gives him a cause I can't stand in squandering my gems and to some bear who probably do stupid things with them. Like, he said he was going to open up a burger. I'm like, what? But anyway, that seems to be a...
Burger join in Skittles Badlands. Thanks for the burgers, Dino Meat.
Well,
Quick, let's kill... Frick, what was the name of that Dino bot? For Transformers, what was his name? He was the T-Rex, if I remember correctly.
not sure. But anyway,
Let's make a barbecue the dinos, because he can breathe fire.
yeah. And as for... or what kind of dinos he would be using, you know, for the burgers, where would the meat come from? The lizards from that one quest that you apparently had so much trouble with? I'm sure you wouldn't mind something like that now that I think about it, considering how much trouble it gave you.
Yep. And then I would just invite a freaking an animal cruelty company that tries to promote no animal cruelty, but apparently they do animal cruelty themselves just to be able to promote it, basically. Hey, I will invite them to the barbecue just to piss them off, part of my language.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're
I
talking
dare
about.
not say the company name, though.
What?
I dare not say the company name. They don't deserve a reference. They don't deserve a shout-out.
I agree.
They're about as bad as Konami, if not worse than Konami.
Yeah, I'd say worse than Konami, considering their dramatic irony. But anyway, that's it for
It's not
today's...
Konami, I assure you, it's an animal company,
But anyway,
and we won't them.
That's it for today's episode. Next time we meet, we'll be going into Pandemonium, the Bamboo Terrace. Be sure to like.
Ooh, I've got a story for this one.
Well, I'm sure you'll love what is seen here.